Hello. Hello, everyone. I am live today, and this video is going to be a gift to you. Okay, so this is a gift that hopefully I can encourage you to kind of partake in. That I'm not actually giving you the gift, but I'm giving you the idea of this gift. So here I am working on my green screen. I do have a green screen. I've used this Christmas tree in my classes, and we have actually decorated this Christmas tree during the classes by putting this is a Manicam setup, and this is not a green screen. Actually, this is just a virtual background, and I also have props that I can put up on the screen using Manicam, and behind me is actually just a white screen, so that's why you don't see green around my fingers. I kind of like that better, and I'm still working on the lighting so I can see a little bit of shadows, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to try all of this technology. So my gift to you has to do with the Stars to Apples app. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is how to use the Stars to Apples. Now, I have used it with the green screen with a virtual background, but it actually works better without it. So I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. So, the other night I looked at my schedule for VIP Kid, and I don't usually do a lot of level ones. So I went through my lessons and I'm like, okay, I have a level 3, a lot of my regulars. I have a few props for trials. I do a few level 7s. So there's a lot of things that I have right around my desk that are for kids of all different types of backgrounds, lessons, or whatever. And so I have most everything pretty close by. And then I also have props online. I use Google Slides sometimes. But I kind of wanted this whole lesson was all about numbers. And I'm like, well, I do have the Uno cards. I have plenty of numbers all over the place. But I know a lot of people in my teaching world that they are like sort of cutting down on props, and maybe you're like me. I just didn't really want to dig out my number cards. So I thought, I wonder what I could do with my phone and how I could do that, because this lesson was all about numbers and we sing about the numbers and all that stuff. So I went to my Stars to Apples app, and on your app, which because of the virtual background, I'm going to turn off my virtual background, which is easy enough. And sometimes during the class, I will do that. And it makes it like if I'm going to show up a prop or I see that something is not quite right, I can turn off the virtual background very easily. And I really love this because I can use my background as a whiteboard also with the Manicam. But I went to my Stars to Apples, and they have rewards that you can do. Like when you first sign into the Stars to Apples, you will go to the Apple Store, the App Store, and you will actually have to purchase the app, which a lot of teachers already have. So that's why I call this free. The app itself is $9.99 for the rewards. And so you receive lots of rewards with that one-time purchase. And then after that, you can go to the VIP Kids Stars to Apples Facebook group, and you can get their whole Google Sheets set up for rewards. And there are many rewards there that other people are sharing also. So you don't have to just stick to the rewards that you buy right away, which I thought was kind of like not that great when I first got it. But when I realized there was a way to get more rewards for free, I realized that it really was worth the $9.99. But if you already have the app and you already have the rewards, which I think are really awesome, there are sliding rewards, there are matching games, there are like create a body reward. And on my channel, you will see lots of, I think I have 3 or 4 videos, and I'll link one above my head here. And you can check those out for other ways to use Stars to Apples rewards and all the different types that there are. And then if you go look in the corner here, there is an apple, and you can press on that apple and it says all props. So you click on that all props and you get a whole gallery of all different types of props. And this is right on your phone. There are animals, birthday, body, colors. Okay. And I can show you on my phone how these go, like apples, bananas. Hello, Luann. Now I have it set up on my computer here to show you a little better by putting it on with the Cam Twist. Now, if you have a Mac computer, you can do this. There is also a way to do this without a Mac computer. I am working on finding that information. But this is my phone here, okay? So I'm going to show you how I'm using my phone, and I'm going to just put it right here next to me, and you can see it a little clearer. So in the food category, what I do is I can just press on that item that I want, and it will show. Now, if I'm like, say I'm using this as a reward for the kid and I'm just holding up my phone to the screen, they won't have to see what you're doing, like to pick that. But I think this is a lot easier than flashcards. Flashcards, you have to kind of go through the cards. But with these, I can pick like grapes. I just press on it. And then if I want to pick cherries, I just press on it, even though it's a few. I don't have to like scroll through all the rewards. So for food, we have these. And these are the rewards that are on my phone already. These are the ones that come with the Stars to Apples app when you first buy it. Then you also have all the letters. So say you're teaching level 1 and you, like today I had E and F. So I can go between E and F, E and F, E and F all day long if I want to. I can hold it up to my camera like that, or I can do it with Cam Twist like I'm doing it right now. Today I actually held it up to the camera. I didn't use it with Cam Twist. Today this was the lesson that I had on numbers. So I have all the flashcards for numbers right on my phone. You do not need to go to the dollar store and buy a bunch of flashcards of numbers for one class. I only had one class, and wouldn't you know, the kid didn't even show up for that class. So it was actually a student no-show. So I got paid for it. And so I'm glad I didn't make a huge effort trying to find all kinds of things for that class. There are also flashcards on the weather. Now, these are all the free ones that come with the app. These are school, okay? And there are also, I love this one. I use this one today. It's the colors. So I could use any color I wanted. I have so many and fumble through them. They fall on the floor. Yeah, exactly. I have drawers and drawers and drawers of stuff. And like I do level 1 so infrequently. But today I use this one, and you can, like I said, I can flip from gray, brown, green. I don't have to like go in order. I can flip from any one that I want. Pink, yellow. Okay. So, you might have to be careful not to look down too much, but most of the time the lesson is about the same colors, right? And so you just pick those few colors. For birthday, you have all the birthday items. And this is animals. These are animals that I have. Okay, farm animals, starfish, turtle, if you do those trials. Okay, so there are so many props on just right on your phone if you get this app. So for one price, now I've met people, the reason I said this is free is because I've met a lot of people that have the app, but they don't even use it. So if you have it already, this is free. If you're paying for it to get rewards, you can also use it for props. Now, then we also have all of the emojis. So Leanne, you have it and you don't use it. So you can use this in your classes, other classes than VIP Kid too. And you know, once you use them enough, you might find other uses for them as well. Now, this was a picture that I took in my own yard. This is my flower. And so you can also use this app to make your own rewards. Okay, here's some home, all about the home. There you go. All of the props. Okay, we did school, we did sports. You could do this as well. All the boys love sports. Toys. Oh man, I don't even have a kite. I have not had a kite, and I've been teaching for VIP Kid for 2.5 years. There you go. Kite. Robot. There you go. And here you have all your transportation. I have a bunch of transportation cards that I really like, but there are some there too. Now, this is a picture that I also took of the weather. So this is the other thing that will blow your mind. You can make your own rewards. Okay, so say you're doing a lesson about, I don't know, the weather, and you want to take pictures of your yard or things that you relate to you, and you want to show your student. All you have to do is add your reward. You can add your own props. So you can just, how did I do it? Okay, I'm in too many things. I'm in way too many apps here. Okay, so you go to I had to go all the way back to the beginning. So you go to where it says up in the corner, there is a plus sign. I was trying to make it a little bigger for you. So there's a plus sign way up here in the corner. You see that plus sign? So you can click on that plus sign and you can add reward. You can add your own category. You can make your own little file, and you make your own little folder. I'm at school, but my class is quarantined. I'm supposed to be doing reports, but watching you. Thank you. I'm honored, Meredith. I was supposed to do this video yesterday, but I actually spent the entire day yesterday working on my website, which is not live yet, but I'll let you guys know when my website is live. And it was a work in progress. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys this really amazing way to do rewards. Here you have, this is rewards, okay? So this is how you could do rewards. And I do use this for trials. You can turn it this way as well. But for the props, it only works vertically. So I'm going to get out of that one. Go back to props, okay? So this is props, and these are your props. And like I said, you can make your own props. So like, if you say you want some other types of animals like insects, there's a whole unit on insects. You could take your own pictures, like go online and do screenshots of anything you want. You could do butterflies, you could do, and then it will hold it right in the app for you. And that is a really cool thing. So here we have pig, sheep, and all kinds of things. So on the app right now, I have animals, birthday, body, colors, emojis, family. That one's a good one. I don't always have a good amount of family. So here you have a family. I'm always looking for a family picture, and I usually use the one I have for Dino, which that would work for VIP Kid, but not for other companies. And so here you have family, and this would work for all companies. And then we have food, and we have, oh, cute, there's a heart. Now, what I would really like to do is, I love the new rewards that like Morgan Brown is making, and the stars, the fun stars, oh my stars types things. I would love to, put some of those on here. So you can also make your own rewards very easily. But I just love the flashcards because I'm always trying to find flashcards. Now, a bonus for this video would be that you can, anytime you're on a reward, okay, so I've done this before, like if I'm not on a reward and I have it in my hand or something, I will use a whiteboard. So your phone can always be used as a whiteboard on Stars to Apples, and you can change the colors to any color you want. And it's really fun. So if you're going to draw the letters for the kids, see, I'm drawing on my phone as a whiteboard. You can change the colors. You can undo little by little, or you can clear the whole thing at once. And so I use this quite often, especially with the little kids, drawing the letters. That's another way to do the letters without having, to fumble through flashcards. So I hope you enjoyed this little gift to you, that you can use your Stars to Apples app for so many things. I love this part because you can actually add, like say your kid just really loves elephants, you could just keep adding elephants all day long. This is something that's a little different than when you use the Google Slides digital rewards. And so, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. What I'm doing right now is I am streaming through CamTwist, and my lights are through ManyCam. And I also have a reward that I just got a phone call, so it threw me off. Okay, so I see lights above, and so you are also using ManyCam. Yes, I'm using both. I figured out that I can use CamTwist, and I choose the ManyCam webcam. So that allows me to use CamTwist so that I can hook it up to my phone, and then I can also use the ManyCam. Now, I figured out how to connect my phone to ManyCam, but then I have to use the camera. So I have not completely figured out how to be able to use my Stars to Apples with my phone. So that's why I'm doing the CamTwist right now. So I figured out, like, say you're going to use your phone as a camera, you can do that with ManyCam, because you have to get the ManyCam app on your phone, and then you do it that way. But I haven't quite figured out how to connect my device to my ManyCam so that I can use it that way. I purchased ManyCam and need to take time to figure it out. It is really great. It's really awesome. So that's the other thing I wanted to mention, is that I am an affiliate for Amanda Panda Teacher. I'm so excited. She reached out to me and asked me if I would like to be an affiliate. So if you purchase her ManyCam Kindergarten and you type in Cindy B as an affiliate code, then I get, I don't know, a bonus. So she has a ManyCam Kindergarten, and she's offering it as a class. Like, you can do a self-study class, or you can do a in-person class. So I actually bought the self-study class way back Black Friday. I mean, she promoted it so much. And at that time, I did not use ManyCam at all. And the course does not come out until like January 8th, I think. 6th or 8th. I would have to look that up. So it's in January, she will be launching the course. And she is, like I said, she's doing a version where you self-study. And there's also a version where you do it in her little group. So they're different prices. So I got the self-study one because I'm doing a lot of other things right now. So I'm like, I really would like to do this on my own. And what I did was I bought ManyCam Black Friday weekend. And the best way to buy it is through VIP Kids 6 Apple Club. And I think it's only like $25, and you can do quite a bit with it. And so I bought it ahead of time so that when I got to the Manicam kindergarten, I wouldn't be like completely starting at ground zero. So yeah, so she's doing that Manicam kindergarten, which I would totally recommend, which of course I know a lot about it at this point, but I am going to learn more, I'm sure, when I get to her class. So I've learned a lot already. And so, yeah. So that's what I did. Great. Yeah, Luann. And so that's a great thing that we as teachers can have that. That's the first time I've really availed myself of the discount. Although way back when I first started VIP Kid, I also did get some Amazon gift cards way back at the beginning. So that was good. So I just thought I just learned how to do this just the other day. I just got the first class that I had with numbers, and I'm like, I don't want to dig out my flashcards. Let me look at my Stars to Apples and see what I can do with it. And I just thought that I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was a really great thing. And so when I hold it up to the camera like this, it still works. Like today I did E and F. So I could easily switch between E and F. I can either do it that way, or I can press on it like this. And then if you have a really smart student and you realize, hey, this kid knows all their letters, and you have a little bit of extra time at the end, you have all the cards right here to review any other cards or letters that he might have, or that you have it all right in your hand. And I was thinking about Mindy, who's traveling and downsizing. And I was thinking about, I know she has the Stars to Apples app as well. And so maybe I just thought that might be helpful to know that you have everything right in your hand and you don't even know it. Now, if you do not have the sheets section in your, if you go to the group, they will give you the sheets reward file. Okay, so it's VIP Kid Stars to Apples sheets, and it goes into your sheets file, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rewards. And all you have to do is you click on it, and I haven't even exhausted everything in here. You click on it, you press download, and then it downloads to your phone. And then you have the reward. It downloads into your phone. Now, with Google Slides, if you're familiar with that, transportation, that one looks like a good one. If you're familiar with that, it will load on your phone or on your device at the same time. But with this one, it only does one at a time. I don't even know where that one just went. Yeah, that's the other tricky part, is you have to figure out where it loads to. Sometimes it'll load to, you have to look at the categories. Sometimes it'll load to like, it'll load to animals, it'll load to transportation, it'll load to other places. So that's the key. You can give it different labels so that it will load in either one. Like you could have it load in your stars file and your cars file and your transportation file and your letters file. This one is letters, and you can just click on the letter and you get a wheelbarrow and a star and a wheelbarrow. Okay, and then you get animals, farm animals. This one's cute. And so you have gifts as well. So sometimes I will use the same reward for all the kids. Like at Christmas time, I might use the same one for several students. But like if I have a farm class, I might just use a farm one. So I don't know what I have for Christmas. I have some Christmassy ones on my iPad. So that's the thing. All of the rewards on your iPad are not necessarily on your phone, but you can transfer them. You can airdrop them from one to the other. So if you say, I really like this reward that's on my phone and I want to put it on my iPad, you can just airdrop it. But you would have to do that like ahead of class, you know, prepare ahead of time. So every now and then I will find rewards like in between the 5 minutes between, you know, here and now in the next class. And I can do that a little easier with the Google Slides, because the Google Slides will be in order. So for me, yesterday I did all the snow globe ones that they have, and they loaded right up, and I just held my phone up to the camera like this and showed snow globes, which was cool because it snowed here yesterday. And so they got snow globes and stars. And so those are some ideas. And that's with the Google Slides. With Google Slides, it will go on your iPad and on your phone. But the Stars to Apples, you load it on one and you have to airdrop it to the other. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I would love it for a thumbs up if you're watching this video. I love that when I say, if you're watching this video, obviously, if you hear me talking, you're watching this video. So I'm going to stop saying, if you're watching this video. Okay, so please give this video a thumbs up and be on the lookout for my new website, and be on the lookout for a new freebie for iPad users that I'm in the works putting together in the next, hopefully short few days. I don't know. I was hoping it would go live last night, but I hit a glitch. And so that's the other thing. I'm shouting out Tim, Online Teacher Dude. He has a website in a weekend course. And so I went ahead and got that from him. And that's what I was using in order to make my website. It's not real fancy, but for me, it was a huge undertaking and huge event. But it's very simple, and it's just basically a place that I can go to refer people, and hopefully I will be adding content as I go along, and hopefully to kind of funnel my YouTube videos and try and kind of organize what I'm doing instead of just randomly kind of all over the place. So it is the name of my website is Cindy Bennett Connection. And it's cindybennettconnection.com when it becomes available, hopefully. It's kind of a long story, but so I'll have a freebie on there for iPad users, and hopefully it'll be a place where I can update things in the online teaching world, make connections with friends, with new people coming into the virtual teaching world, and connecting with those who I already know, like you guys. All right. Well, yesterday it snowed and I was in the house, and I should have kind of been working on Christmas stuff, but I just got caught up in the website thing, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm in the Nancy Taylor course, and we had a meeting yesterday. It was really awesome with some of the other people that are just starting their YouTube journeys. A lot of people haven't even started their YouTube journey, and they're in her course, and they're anxious to get going. So it's kind of exciting. And so it's good to connect with you guys. I'm thankful for you guys that you would come out and watch my video. And I hope that more people, usually if I don't get a lot of views at the moment, people do watch as time goes along. And I hope that you guys like this little tip about the Stars to Apples app. And I hope it's helpful, and I hope that you get to use it. And please let me know if you took the plunge and started using it and enjoyed it. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. as usual. And I guess that will be my Merry Christmas live tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.